Let's do this shit. Select versus non-select. The misunderstanding of why is a woman liking this guy and not you, or liking you and not the other guy. Man, I could go on for days and days about this shit. But number one, I would like to say, I hope that you taking care of yourself. I hope that you liking yourself. And I hope that you understand that you don't have a vagina. So, you have to face the reality of who really likes you, who really don't. A woman don't necessarily have to face that until after she fucks a guy. But pre-sex, a woman don't have to face that reality of a guy or someone really not wanting her. Maybe if she's really like overweight and shit like that. And I'm not trying to be funny, but that's the only way. But even then, that vagina still got motherfuckers all down her face. So it's not to the extent of men, you know what I mean? Unless you are, like they would call select. But we're going to talk about the select and non-select because the shit doesn't exist. A lot of y'all are saying that there's some men out here that just magically, by God, boom, I bless you with the power to get every woman you want. No, that's not what's going on. If anything, it's the other guy that's blessing them with the power. Let me explain. The Most High said, I will protect the good guy from the harlots. Right? You got that? Now, we live in a time, in an era where there's harlots everywhere. If you're not careful, and I'm knocking on wood, I hope that one of your daughters is not. I'll knock on wood for you. I hope that if I have a daughter, she's not. But we live in a time where there's harlots everywhere. If you don't know what a harlot is, basically a deceiving woman or a Jezebel and harlots. Deceiving women, prostitutes, etc. We live in a time where there's so many harlots. So many harlots, man. Deception, lying, deceit, Jezebels and harlots everywhere. If you are a good dude in your heart, I'm not talking about I'm a good person, I post something on Facebook that says something about good things, you know what I mean? Be strong, and I motivate people because I post something positive on a fucking Facebook post. I'm not talking about that good dude. I mean, deep down inside, like, I don't want to hurt a woman. I really want a woman and love a woman. If you are that guy, you're done. Because we live in a world of harlots and Jezebels. The Most High said, I will protect the good guy from these women. You're not going to get many women. See, y'all think that this select guy, so-called select guy, is some guy that God just, boom, I'm just bless you with everything. Every woman that come past you, she just gonna get wet and just bow down to you, and that man, get out of here. That's not what it is. That's not what it is, man. If you do bad, you will be rewarded. I promise you. But on the other hand, if you do good, you will get rewarded by the Most High with the right woman eventually. Some people got to wait for a long time. Some people get it right away. So let me throw that in there. The Most High will reward you with a woman, right? But the so-called devil is going to reward you with women. Say that again. God rewards you with a woman. Nobody can fuck with her. Queen. She's better than all the hoes, right? But the devil going to give you women. So if you're a man that's not been selected, I almost guarantee you, your intentions for a woman is not to just fuck and just dash. I guarantee it. Show me a man right now that wants love from a woman, and I can show you a man that is not getting a lot of women. Why? Because we live in a world of Jezebel and harlots. And the Most High said, I'm going to protect the good guy from them. So if most of the females, no offense, are harlots and Jezebels, why the fuck do you good dudes not get it through your dome, man? You want a lot of women? Sell your soul. Sell out. And do dirt, and the devil's going to bless you. He's going to send all kind of people your way so you can hurt and destroy them like he wants to hurt and destroy all of us. It's not rocket science, man. If your intentions are good, most women will run. The right woman, no. But the women, are they gonna run from you, dog? You gotta understand that demons connect with demons. You know, I didn't feel a connection. Y'all know that shit. Everybody know that line. I didn't feel a connection. Yeah, probably because she's not a good woman. She probably got bad demons in her. That's why she didn't feel a connection with you and feels a connection with a dude who treats her like shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is not something made up. It's deeper than a face and a body. That's why she picked him or her. Or that's why he or she picked this one or that one. It's deeper than that. Then you got good women out here who experience the same thing, vice versa. Or they get deceived by the devil because the devil sends men the woman's way. Since the woman is the one basically waiting for the man, waiting for God to send her a man and all this other stuff, all the devil do is deceive her with a man that she likes. The type of image and characteristics and stuff that she likes, but it's a dud. It's a dud. If she likes light-skinned dudes that seem like they from the streets and status, or dark-skinned dudes seem like he's this or doing that, and he's tall, tattoos and all that, the devil can easily send them type of guys that woman's way. That's why if the woman is a good woman, for one, she's spot. Until God sends her the right man, she's done. That's why a woman must preserve herself. She can't just sleep with any guy just because she's attracted to him. And a woman should know this. Women should know this shit. They got a responsibility. You have power. You have the power of sleeping with a man or not. These women know this shit, but they're not following the rules, so they're getting burned. You don't want to listen to the Most High? Bah, Most High, bah, right in your head. Oh, you still ain't done? I'm going to send it back, another one right in your head. Oh, I bless you with looks and all that. You want to misuse that? Back, right in your head. This is why you see so many women suffering. They had the power in their hands of all these men worshiping them, and they took it for granted. Instead of them picking the right guy, they wanted to play the role and play the devil's role. They wanted to do what the devil wanted them to do. They wanted to be the Jezebel that the devil wanted them to be, or the harlot that the devil wanted them to be, not the wife that the Most High wanted them to be. That's what you see. You don't see these women trying to be wise out here, man. Are you kidding me, man? It's at the point you might as well just throw in the towel. It's done. It's over. You better hope the Most High just sends you a woman one day. That's about all you can do. You go out here trying to, I'm gonna get in the game and I'm gonna improve, self-improve and become a select. And your ass still ain't getting selected. You know why? Because select is not about I got money, I got muscles, I got the this and that. That's the 20%. And I don't see you, unless you're getting millions of dollars, you look good to a lot of women, and all this other shit, you own shit, then unless you're the top 20%, I don't see it, man. Select, when men say the select men, what they are talking about is a man who fits the criteria of most women. Like dark-skinned or light-skinned. Us brown-skinned, we kind of not in there. I don't know. I don't know about it. I ain't never heard many women say, I want a brown-skinned guy. I've never heard it. I've heard light-skinned, I've heard dark-skinned, I've heard white, I've heard this or that. I've rarely heard brown-skinned. So we're probably not in the select, to be honest. But what they are talking about, when they're telling y'all to become a select man, what they are talking about is becoming the 20% or the 10% men, and good luck with that. Because if you ain't even touching the surface at 30 years old, you ain't gonna make it. More than likely, you're not making it. You're not making that 20%, dog. Ain't no way. You gotta start that shit at a young age, man. Like 18. You got LeBron coming out at 18, and you trying to be a select? Good luck, man. Good luck. Nah, I mean, not a select, my bad. You try to be the 20%. Select is just a man that most women find attractive. That's all it is. And here's another problem with y'all. This is why I don't like that shit. This is why I don't like the select and non-select, because it's deceiving y'all. At the end of the day, man, you can have the money and all this other stuff that y'all think attract women all you want. But if she likes this guy better than you, guess what? She's not picking you. But what they're telling y'all is there's some men out here that just magically God bless them. Like, here you go. Every woman gonna like you. That's not what it is. What it really is if you do if you're doing the devil's work, whether you're doing it subliminally or whether you're doing it subliminally or intentionally, it don't matter. If you're doing what the devil wants, he's going to reward you. In other words, if I'm a man, I just want to fuck women. I'm just going to kick it, dog. I ain't got no intentions on committing none of that shit. I just want to use them for sex and all that. You're going to get women, dog. You're going to get women, I promise you. And I'm not talking about you just saying it, just saying it. No, in your heart. In your heart, because God knows your heart. And so does the bitch-ass devil. In your heart, if you are like, I'm just going to just fuck women, dog, you're going to get women. All day long, you're going to get them. But if you're a guy in your heart, I want to just find one woman and love her and all that, watch you get shitted on. Unless it's the woman sent from God. If not, you're getting shitted on. And you probably won't get chosen 9 times out of 10 to even be shitted on. Why? Because, for one, we live in a world where there's Jezebels and what I say, Jezebels and the harlots. And the Most High said, I'm going to protect the good dudes from the Jezebels and the harlots. So you're being protected by God. For one, a lot of people don't even realize that. You know, you dodging a bullet. You don't understand. You still looking at it from a flesh standpoint of ugly and tall and this and that, when it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's on a spiritual level. So not only do you have God protecting you because you're a good dude, you also got the fact that since you want to be a good dude, you don't want to hurt somebody. You actually want to be the one to help the woman's life and change her life and all this shit, right? You think the devil gonna do whatever he can to convince that woman to like the other guy, the one that's gonna hurt her, dummy. It ain't got nothing to do with no select. Somewhat, yes. But even if you dumb it down and say that it has to do with select and non-select, then she would just pick a good dude. In other words, if she don't like you, she just doesn't like you, right? She didn't select you, right? She just doesn't like you. She would pick somebody that doesn't hurt her. Why is it that, okay, they don't like the good guy, but they pick the bad guy that shits on them? Why? Who is that? Who's behind this? Let's hypothetically say both of the guys look the same. Let's just say the good guy got more than the so-called bum or whatever. The guy that treated like shit. Why does she pick him? And men do it too. Why? If it has nothing to do with spiritual warfare or nothing, why does it happen? They're lying to y'all, man. They're not lying to y'all. They don't understand. They're telling y'all. They're not lying. I'll take that back. Because I don't want to. Because what they saying has a lot of good knowledge in it. And we all need to listen to what they saying. What they saying is correct. But they not tapping into it all the way. They're not tapping into it on a spiritual level, because that's what it really is. It's not physical, man. To a certain extent, yes. Like, say a woman likes a light-skinned guy or dark-skinned guy, not brown-skinned guys like me. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble, right? But what the internet will tell you is, well, you're not getting the choosing signal from the girl that likes the light-skinned guy or the dark-skinned guy. Man, matter of fact, let's just say the girl likes a white dude. She only likes white dudes, right? The internet's going to tell you, you're not getting a choosing signal because you got to level up. You got to do this. You got to get the money and all that. Then that same girl going to choose me? Fuck out of here. She's not going to choose me, dog. She don't like me. That's what y'all not getting. Some of these women don't like you, dog. And if they did like you, sometimes they do like you, but they don't like you more than that one, or that one, or that one. Accept it, man. It is what it is. If you're not being the main selected guy, just forget about it. Don't deal with the woman. She got too many men in her face. Just don't deal with it. Just go about your own way and just live your life. That's why you shouldn't even look for a woman, because the woman who really wants you just going to come. Eventually, you'll stumble into that woman. And don't give me that bullshit about women don't approach it. This is all lies from women. Let it be a guy she really wants. I guarantee you, somehow, some way, she put herself in his vicinity. She gonna send you signals if she don't approach. They might not approach, but they gonna send you signals. I'm just tired of the cat, man. That's all it is a bunch of misunderstanding, man. Ain't shit you can do to make a woman like another guy more than you. Now, self-improving can help you attract women more, right? But if you was a guy that wasn't really getting women then, you probably still ain't gonna get them. Why is this? Because you're not the majority choice. Reason why you see some guys getting a lot of women and some guys not is because they're not the majority choice, man. Plain and simple. What is a majority choice? Meaning like what people prefer the most out of this or that. Like let's say Jordan shoes. That's the majority choice by almost damn near everybody for the most part. Of course, it depends on who the person is that's choosing, right? But for the most part, most people are going to say, yeah, give me them J's, man. So if like, let's just say light-skinned dude. That's majority of most women's choice. Dark-skinned dude. That's the majority of most women's choice. Blue-eyed Chad. White dude Chad. That's the majority of most women's choice. If you fall under that, you got a good shot at being picked by women. It's not, they got y'all believing that these dudes are doing some special shit. They ain't doing shit. Why do you think a bum can take a millionaire's girl? If it's all about leveling up and all this other shit and how good you are to a woman and all that, then why don't the men who really fall under them categories get picked every single time? Why? How is a woman picking the wrong guy? It would be impossible. If women pick you based off of you being a solid ass dude and you're more solid than most, why is she picking him? Think about it. How did she end up with somebody who did her dirty or wrong or whatever? They got y'all believing you. What you're doing is you're setting yourself up for a false dream that's not true. You're gonna do all this shit and you're gonna find out, damn, man, they still choosing this and that, but they don't like me still. Yeah, they don't. Because only women that are gonna like you are the women that like you. And those same women will probably like you if you was in a cardboard box, maybe. They might be like, get a job or some shit, but I guess what they're saying is they're trying to convince y'all that y'all are going to become like the Puffies and the Jay-Z's and the people like that who are able to attract the super top-notch, whatever you want to call it, model females that know that she can get a guy like that, right? But you got a lot of work. You want to be one of them. And if you over 30, good luck. Good luck. And even then, they're only getting these women because of what they got. I hate when a dude say, I get women, I don't have to pay for women. Y'all paying for women, I get women just by being me. Stop that. Because unless you're a broke bum living in the basement of your mom's house or some shit, you're not getting women just because of you. You know, just because you don't give the woman money literally, and you buy women bottles, or the woman knows that you have money, or she thinks that you have money because you appear like you got money, that's the same thing as you paying for a woman. She's only fucking with you because of money. Same thing. No difference. So get your bag and you'll get more women. Okay. Fine. But what type of women we talking about? See, now we're talking about the Jezebels and the harlots. Is that what you really want? Get muscles and you'll get more women. Once again, going back to Jezebels and harlots. Now you're attracting women who only base their attraction off of looks and a body. But guess what? What happens when the next guy got a body like that too? See the problem there? All this other shit, external shit, don't mean shit if a woman don't like you internally. It don't mean shit. What they're doing is telling you how to attract a woman to like you externally. What we need to do is worry about how to attract a woman internally. Because that can't be fucked with. Any guy can get muscles, any guy can get money, any guy can look decent and all this other shit. But they can't fuck with who you are on the inside. That can't be duplicated at all. If you're authentic, you can't be duplicated. You can be replaced, but you can't be duplicated. That's the type of woman you want. But some of y'all just want sex. So I see why you get this, and you're going to get more choosing signals. Man, who wants that headache, man? Who wants that headache of a woman trying to deceive and he raped me and this and that and trying to get your money and all that? You really want that headache, man? A bunch of Jezebels and harlots. That's what y'all want? Then y'all worse than these women who like the wrong men. You might as well not even say nothing about these women choosing who they choose, because you're doing the same shit. Ain't got nothing to do with no select and non-select. There's no such thing. Because here's what people think. Well, this woman likes me because I'm select, and she didn't like you because you're non-select. So a racist Ku Klux Klan woman who don't like me, since she doesn't like me, that makes me non-select, right? And she likes the other guy, that makes him select? Because she likes the white dude? It's stupidity, man. Women can fuck whoever the fuck they want. And that's something you just gotta take right on the chin. And once you do that, take on the chin, she can fuck who she wants. Once you understand this, you will not ever again try to force a woman to try to like you or none of that. Because you understand if she really wanted to fuck with you, she would. If she's not fucking with you, I bet you I put almost everything on it. She's texting another guy trying to get his attention. I guarantee it. So why would you, in your right mind as a man, think that you got to let me do all this and I'm gonna say the right shit? Man, you ain't gonna do shit. Because they already like who they like, man. And sometimes it's not that they don't like you, they just like somebody else better than you, man. Game over. Who gives a fuck, man? Why accept things you cannot change? And the strength and courage to change things that you can. You can become a better man for the right woman. That's the goal. Man, fuck all these harlots and Jezebels, man. All they gonna do is suck you dry anyway, and not in the good way. Y'all trying to attract the wrong type of women. All you gotta do is fucking keep living your life and doing what you're supposed to do, and the Most High will put the right person in your life when it's time. Plain and simple. But if you want to go the other way, yeah, the devil can put all kind of women in your life. For what reason, though? This is what y'all not getting. He's getting all the women. Yeah, he's getting all the women because he do them wrong. That's why. The devil's blessing him. The Most High didn't say, I'm going to give you women. Look what happened to Solomon. When did the Most High say, I'm going to give you women? He said, I made a woman for the man, not women. Y'all stupid, man. Y'all not thinking, man. And even if he does got 200 trash bag women, you got a solid ass woman, one woman that's only for you, not sleeping with this and this and this and this. They not winning. You just think they winning. You should be happy that the Most High is protecting you, so-called good dudes, from these bad harlots, man. That's all they are, is Jezebels and harlots. Why would the Most High build up a guy up to some great ass status, right? And then allow it to be thrown away? Some dude, a guy that's got good intentions, a good heart, right? We're not talking about a good guy who posts memes on Facebook who says inspirational speeches and shit. That don't mean shit. That could be just to get pussy. No, a good guy at heart, right? Why would a guy build that guy up and then just throw him to the harlots and the Jezebels? Come on, man. It's a blessing. So unless you want to sell your soul and put on an image, a swag image, and act like a damn fool and just fuck everybody, then you're not getting a lot of women. Get over it. It's not happening. Because the Most High knows your heart, and he's going to look out for you. I don't understand why y'all mad over this shit, man. Most of them, they're not even worth fucking anyway. It's like putting your fucking dick in the air hole of nothing. If you a guy that wants to love a woman, you're not going to get nothing out of fucking women. Because you actually value women, and you actually value having sex with a woman that you care about or like. So it's not going to mean nothing. It's not. It only means something to people who just want nuts. I just want to bust a nut. Fuck. Yeah, to them it means something. But even then, they empty and hollow. That's why they got to keep fucking with more people and hurting more people and deceiving more people. And guess what? The devil going to give them more people and more people and more people. It's all the devil, man. Once you understand that the Most High is actually blessing you from these blessings, you're not going to worry about this shit no more. I promise you. But y'all looking at it from a flesh standard. Not a spiritual standard. Flesh standard, muscles, car, height, light skin, dark skin, all this shit. No such thing as non-select and select, dog. Because the same woman that don't like me might like you, or vice versa. Stop acting like the Most High God just gave these men, these are the ones I'm just going to make every woman like. Nah, there's an agenda behind that shit, man. There's a reason why the people are influenced to like this guy or that guy or that guy. And look at, and if it was so great and so glamorous, then why the fuck ain't every woman on earth happy with a guy? Why I see all this crying, the men ain't shit? Why? That's God? You trying to tell me that that's God making them women like them guys? No. It's the devil, man. This is not hard, man. Once you understand it, the spiritual part of this shit, you will just say, you know what, God, I give up. Whenever you want me to be with a woman, I'll know. Because I want the woman and she'll want me back. Until then, I give up. I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing the devil's game. Because if you play the devil's game, you got to be a devil to play the game. And you're not going to have fun at it if you some nice guy with a big heart. Or a nice woman with a big heart, you're going to get shit on. A lot of these women have good intentions and good hearts, but you see the fucking so-called male and female harlots and Jezebels. That's lunch meat to them. Ooh, she wants a relationship and she got 3 kids. Yeah, I can take advantage of that. That's lunch meat to them. Mr. Nice Guy suit, all the inspirational nice speeches just to get some pussy. This is what they do, man. And the woman gonna fall for it because she looking for love and all this stuff. That's why you can't do it as a nice guy. Your heart's not there. Your heart's not there to deceive the woman. Like, I'm not even gonna do that to her, man. I'm really not even interested in that chick. I ain't gonna do that to her. Or maybe your heart's not in it. You just don't really want to deal with a woman like that at this point. It could be anything. But if you a so-called male harlot, because that's what it is, or Jezebel, you're not gonna give no fuck. If she got kids, none of that. Some of them even go to the extreme of, I don't want the girl with the 3 kids, but I don't want her to find somebody that actually wants to be with her and help her with her kids. I'm going to get mad and jealous. And all, man, I'm telling you, this is not something I made up. Ain't nothing to do with no select and non-select, man. When you talk about 20% men, the Jay-Z's and all that can have basically any woman in the world, problem with that is, why are the women wanting them? Now it's even harder to pick the right woman. But if you're a guy that just wants sex all the time, then yeah, you're going to win. But you're actually going to lose in the end because the only thing you're getting is harlots and Jezebel, which you see it all the time with the man. He raped me or this or that. You see the downfall of these men, dog. They built themselves up to be the 20% only to fall because they didn't have a woman sent from God. The devil sent women their way. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not just the men who are getting rewarded for doing the women wrong. Oh, you thought it was just the men? You thought it was just us men that was getting rewarded if we decide to be a player and do women wrong? No. Women are pimps too. Remember that? A lot of these women be looking like, the good women be looking like, why that dude like that stupid woman? Look what happened to him. Same way y'all do, the same way good women do. The ones with good hearts. They sit back and look like, he's stupid. Why you like that girl? Because the same thing. Your heart is, your intentions are good, so the devil gonna convince him, don't fuck with that one. Nah, fuck with that one. Right? And he gonna go for it. And that one be the one to deceive him and do him wrong. So a lot of it's the same thing. Why are a lot of women getting all the men and some women aren't? Same thing. You be an evil woman, you have to deceive and hurt a man. I promise you the devil gonna send men your way. He gonna send men your way, even if you're not too, though, to deceive you, to try to hurt you. Try to convince you to pick that guy instead of the right guy. So a woman got a double-edged sword when it comes to the devil. Men, the devil, I don't think the devil really send women our way to try to, I forget how I was going to say that. I think with the women, I think the reason why the devil don't just send women the way, like the double-edged sword way that he does with a woman, he sends women, or he sends men the woman's way to hurt them, and then he sends women their way to deceive them, to not pick the same thing, it still hurt. But we don't have the vagina, as men we are blessed to not have to deal with women just fucking us, just to, you know what I mean? Most women not even gonna look at us unless they really have interest, or unless we got money. We already made a video on that. You got money, now you got the power of the vagina, basically. But that's the only way. If not, ain't no model coming up to you like, I just want to smash him and then move on. That ain't happening. She'll come up to you usually for attention or your money, then go off to the guy she really wants. But as a woman, you're dealing with it from, he's gonna fuck, now you're in your feelings and all this and all that, man. I'm telling you, man, it's a problem, man. And men who have the heart to do that, I don't know, man. I can't do it. And I don't give a fuck if you say, well, I told her that I didn't want this or that. Whatever, man. You know the woman liked you and she was trying to be more than that. She was just hoping that you would switch up and actually like her. But you already know what time it is. It don't even matter. You're not even supposed to be dealing with women you don't want anyway. You're not supposed to be fucking women you don't want. So there's really no excuse for men to do it. I don't give a fuck what they say. But, you know, men, they gonna get cursed. And I'm no angel. I'm not sitting here saying I'm an angel and all this shit. But at least I see. At least I consider. I don't just fuck any woman. I can't do it, man. I just can't. It's not in me. It's just not in me. I'm not fucking nobody on one. I refuse. Man, I better not have sex for 5 years or some shit. And I still wouldn't do it. It's just not in me, man. These women don't even know why they like the wrong guys. But the more the woman sleeps with men, with evil demons and all that, and not saying that all of us probably have some demons in us we need not to be in us. We all do. But you get my point. There's women that they don't even know why they like it. Why do I keep liking these bad guys? Why don't I like the good guy? Some of them even give the good guy a chance. What is a good guy? A guy that actually gives a fuck. I don't give a fuck if he robs and steals for a living. Does he care about that woman? They be like, why don't I like the good guy that actually like me? Why do I want the ones that don't? Because the demons, remember, demons attract demons. That's why a lot of times you hear them, I didn't have a connection and all that. Yeah, you probably didn't have a connection to the good guy because you probably don't have many bad demons. That's why I tell y'all, man, a lot of these females who like bad dudes or dudes that treat them like shit and shit like this, man, they probably not good women anyway. That's why they don't. Ain't no way you convincing me that a good woman doesn't like a good dude. I'm not fine. I know better. I see it. I see all around the good women, they with a good guy. I see it. I'm not saying that there's no good women out here who aren't with a good guy, but I'm just saying when I see a good woman, 9.9% of the time, she got a good dude. And then when I see bad women, you know what I mean? They reject good men and shit. And what do I see? When they pick a guy, same shit over and over again. It is what it is. What can you do about it? Not a fucking thing. But understand what you're dealing with. A lot of y'all women need to understand that God is protecting you from the wrong guy. A lot of y'all women don't get that shit, man. Only problem with that is a lot of times the woman don't know this until after she fucks the guy. That is an issue. See, we don't have to deal with that as a man. I'm going to sniff out if the woman like me. It's not going to be that difficult. Unless she, like, well, he got money. She can play that scheme, but I can feel her energy because I know what it feels like when a woman really feels me. You know what I'm saying? If you feel me. I know what it feels like when a woman really feels me or is interested in feeling me. You can't fake that shit over here. Not with me. With them, maybe, not with me. Because I try to listen to my inner self. My inner spirit. But if I'm high on drugs and blunts and man, you ain't gonna know shit. You can't even tap into your inner self. You always high and drunk. Hey man, all I'm saying is stop letting these people lie to y'all, telling y'all that, you know, there's just some men that God just blessed every woman on earth. Oh, I just love you to death. Bullshit. And then there's some men that no woman like, I just don't like him and this and that. That's bullshit, man. It's not the truth. It's just simply not the truth, man. Because the same men that y'all say that are getting chosen by all these women they select, they be getting cheated on. Women be leaving them for other men that they like more. It's all about what the woman likes. And I'm telling you, men, right now, if y'all don't get anything out of this video, I hope you get this. She has too many men in her face, dog. So if she don't like you, leave it. That's not, man, walk past them. I don't give a fuck what I be walking past fine ass women. She was speaking, she wanted to speak to me, right? Oh, she didn't speak, walking. I'm not playing that game, man. Because you know why? Because how they made the game. Sure, I would like to do it the other way, the old school way, but that shit ain't working. When you got 10,000 other men in your fucking inbox, I'm not standing in line. I'd rather stand in line of me, my life, improving me, instead of standing in line, please like me over here, man. Fuck that shit, man. Why I gotta do that when she already know who she like anyway? She just gonna use you for your validation and attention, just like these men use these women for their sex and shit. Same thing. It's the same thing. All men do is say, well, just stand in line, we'll see where it goes. He know if he don't want, he know if he want to be with that woman or not. But the problem is women don't want you to accept it, or they don't see it, or some shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. But it's unfortunate, man, that when they say the select shit, you just got some men who just fit the criteria of a woman. Let's just say a woman likes dark-skinned with braids, right? Let's just say most women like that. Well, guess what? He probably gonna get more choosing signals than a brown-skinned guy with a fade. It's just, that's what it is. It ain't got shit to do with God made him some magical guy and all that. And guess what? I could grow dreads as a brown-skinned guy and still probably, if the majority of the women in the world wanted dark-skinned dread guys, I'm still not getting picked. See, they got y'all believing, well, grow the dreads, a.k.a. get the money. Or do this, a.k.a. get the car, or this or that. At the end of the day, you're not the only man with the car. You're not the only man with the money. You're not the only light-skinned man. You're not the only dark-skinned man. You're not the only brown-skinned man. You're not the only tall man. You're not the only one. She got a variety. It's like it's like if I had a daughter, how she would have the whole world, she would be able to pick anything she wanted in the world. That's what these women got right now. How my daughter's life would be if I had one, this is how these women got it. The only issue is when it comes to commitment, they really ain't got shit because most men are doing what? They just want to fuck. But the signals get crossed because women not going to accept that. That hurts. Oh, they just want to fuck me. No, I'm going to lie to myself and listen to his lies because I love the way he lies, Eminem. And since I'm attracted to him and I like him more than I like you, you know what I mean? I like the dark-skinned dreads more than the brown fade one. I'm picking him. I give no fucks about if you better or you got more, you want to treat me right. I don't give a fuck. I want the dark-skinned dreads. I'm picking him. Fuck you, Twan. Get out of here. That's what this select and non-select is. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can flip it. It could be a woman who says, I don't want no dark-skinned dread guy. I want Twan. So where is this non-select and select coming in at? Don't work that way, man. It's all about what a woman wants. Plain and simple. And if you men who are getting picked, so-called selected by a lot of women, if you don't understand why this is happening to you, you're probably going to get a big head and think every woman on earth likes you. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to be like one of them NBA players or something. Everybody like me. I'm Kevin Garnett. How the fuck she not going to like me? And guess what happened? You get child support rate because your head too damn big. You think you don't understand that a woman just like you because that's just what she like. Instead, you think it's some shit you done or some magic trick or some other shit. Nah, man. A lot of times it's just you being you, man, and the right woman like you. And then you got men who think that, man, I'm not select, you know, because women don't like me and this and that. I'm just ugly. I'm just going to kill myself and all this and all that, man. But honestly, man, you just don't fit their criteria of what they want. That don't mean that you ugly or nothing. I'm a handsome guy, right? I'm not short. I'm not broke. I'm not this or that. How come I don't have a flock of women everywhere on me? Huh? How? I thought you had to be select. The money, the muscles, the looks, the height, and all that. Where's the women at? The truth is, you busy, you're not going to be out there to be seen by the women. A lot of these women are only coming in contact with men who are always out there, you know, drinking and smoking and shit like that. You want to be that guy? I don't. That's why it's best to get a woman who really is a good woman instead of a harlot or a Jezebel. Because that's what you're going to run into in these streets. The Most High said he's going to protect you from the harlots and the Jezebels. He said the good guy. I will protect the good guy from the harlots and the Jezebels. We live in a world full of harlots and Jezebels. You good-hearted, good men are being protected. You men who want to do dirty, you're getting rewarded. So you can say, I got swag and this and that. It's because in your heart, you don't want to commit to women, you just want to fuck them. That's why you're getting women, dog. The devil's just sending you women so you can deceive and hurt them. Because the devil uses anything he can to kill, steal, and destroy. And his main tool is women and men. This is why you hear women say the hoes get all the men. Yep. And that's why. Same thing I just explained with the men. That's why all the hoes get all the men. They're doing shit that you women wouldn't want to do and shit unless you had a man. Unless that man was your man. A lot of this stuff these women are doing, you wouldn't do unless that was your man. You're not understanding. But these women are willing to do it, so therefore you're out the picture. But it's a good thing. It's not really a bad thing. It just seems like they winning. It's the same thing with the men. It seems like they winning. They getting women because they doing stuff that you wouldn't do as a man. You wouldn't break your codes for this shit or that shit. You would not break your code for this shit or that shit. And the other guys are willing to. So be it. It is what it is. Not only that, when you got a good heart, you got good intentions, you're fighting the devil. The devil's not rewarding you. He's going to kick against you. I don't like Twan. Hell nah. Hey, man, he probably got a small dick or some shit. Don't like him. You know what I mean? He makes videos. He's mad at women. All this other shit. Anything. Anything to keep the woman away from a guy that is going to bless the woman. Not like him with him or Gerard over there. Look how much, man, Gerard got swag. He's more fun. And she gonna go for it. She gonna bite. And she gonna get busted in her fucking shit. It is what it is, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. What y'all want? Don't sell your soul, though. If you're a man, keep doing what you're doing. If you're righteous heart, you're trying to find one woman and be solid like the Most High wants you to, just keep doing what you're doing. If you're a woman, keep doing what you're doing. But as a woman, you're going to have to fight that temptation way more than a man. And it is funny how you like, man, I'm not even going to worry about women right now. I'm just going to focus on me. Devil be sending women your way and shit. But it's worse with a woman. It's way worse. I mean, they get sent men 24/7, dog. Women have to be smart and just ask God, help me not like the right one and help me like the right one, or help me not like the wrong ones, and and don't let the wrong ones like me. But when you're dealing with sex, the wrong ones are always going to act like they like the woman just to sleep with them. So you really can't. As a man, you could do that. You could say, help me not like the wrong ones, and help the wrong ones not like me. But as a woman, you can only say help. Basically, you can only say help me not like the wrong ones. Because men are going to come at you. I don't care if they wrong or not. They coming. The blessing as a man is when they say this non-select shit and all this other shit. The blessing being a man is we ain't got to worry about that. I'm not going to have women in my inbox that I'm highly attracted to trying to just fuck me. That's not going to happen. But with a woman, it is. It doesn't mean the woman's going to get the commitment out of the guy. It just means she's attracted to them guys, and she's going to kick the other guys that she's not that attracted to over them. You're gone. But that's what the woman gets for thinking in the carnal mind instead of a more spiritual mind. Looking at the man's spirit, too. Because at the end of the day, the more closer you get to a person, the more they become a beautiful person, more than anybody else in the world, any fucking way. So all this looks and height and tattoo, that shit don't mean shit in the end. Now, I'm not saying get with an ugly motherfucker that you just simply not attracted to. I'm not saying that. But you get the point. She ain't got to be no damn fucking Barbie doll and shit. Of course she got to look good, but damn. Motherfuckers really be like passing up a perfect ass woman because they think that there is a such thing as a perfect ass woman. You know what I'm saying? Or passing up a perfect guy because she thinks there is a such thing as a perfect guy. Dude got everything a woman wants. But he's not light-skinned. I'm only going to deal with light-skinned guys. I'm only going to deal with dark-skinned guys. I'm only dealing with white guys or whatever. They pass up 80% for that 20% all day long. And they're going to keep doing it. That's when the devil come in with that little 20% temptation. Man, he's a nice guy and all, but man, what about Rodney? What about Rodney to keep texting you and shit? I know he act like he don't care about you, but remember the last time y'all hooked up? Maybe he changed this time. Whatever, man. You know what the devil do. Devil's a lie. I know that. That's one thing I do know. And he gonna lie to a lot of y'all good men, telling y'all you're not selected. Man, if you're a good dude, you're gonna be selected by God. Fuck being selected by this world and by these women. Because if that woman's not from God, who the fuck is she? Nothing. As far as like being with you, it means nothing. It means I don't give a fuck if I got 1 billion women. If they're all sent from the devil, they all gonna hurt me somehow. What the fuck does it mean? Nothing. Be selected by God. Stop trying to be selected by this world. I gotta put on swag and this and that, all that. Man, fuck all that shit. Being somebody you not. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, man. Fucking 15-year-old shit. I don't have the energy to say them, man. I ain't got time for it, dog. Put on a character every fucking day. That's miserable. Every day, every time you're around a woman or something, you gotta put on this character and all that. I ain't doing none of that shit. Because a right woman gonna like me for me. I ain't gotta do that with the right woman. And this is another reason why a lot of women, I thought he was somebody else, but he wasn't. And this is why that happens. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers putting on characters and all this other shit on Facebook and all this other shit just to get the pussy. And once they get it, that mask come off. And they get rewarded by the devil for that shit, man. For real, man. Do what's right and watch, man. Whatever God gets you, it can't be touched. You probably gonna have to wait for a while. And you're not gonna get in the limelight with a whole bunch of women. But when you do get that woman, she's gonna be better than them, dog. All this what y'all call selected men, all those women that they got, your women gonna blow them out the fucking water. It's not even, you can't touch it. Literally, no other man can touch it. Man, she can't be fucked with. But y'all want the women that old dude can fuck behind your back and shit. That's the ones y'all trying to attract. That's the problem. Y'all don't understand that you're trying to attract the wrong type of females, man. If I gotta act like I'm not gonna text her for 5 hours to attract a woman, what does that say about that woman? Or if I can't act nice to her to attract her, what type of shit is that? I can't be a good guy or she'll lose attraction and her pussy will dry up. What type of woman is that? Y'all really want those women? You're crazy. I don't know about you, but I want a woman that wants to be treated with respect and actually wants to be desired and liked by a man. Who the fuck? What type of woman doesn't want that? Think about it. I gotta lie. I gotta act like I'm a busy guy, even though I'm not, to attract her and shit. All this dumb ass. I gotta smoke or she won't like me. I gotta drink or she won't like me. I gotta be a belligerent fool or she won't like me. Those are the type of women y'all want, man. You know what? Don't even worry about this video then. Go get them. Go attract them women. Go attract the harlots and the Jezebels then, man. You know what I mean? Don't try to be patient and wait for the one that the Most High got. Go get women instead of the woman. Go ahead. You have fun with that. I know what I'm going to do.